Okay, everybody, this is Patrick with P-Dub's Random World. Again, I apologize because I'm pretty clogged. Sickness is running around here rampant. We got the plague. Just joking. Hopefully nobody takes offense to that because they have the plague. That would be unfortunate. But today is a day of rebuilding. So I couldn't help myself except the fact that I have the two accounts, and I've had my money locked up forever in the one, in P-Dubs. And then Liam had kind of been locked up as well, and I've been toying around with doing something different with my settings. Now, the first time I tried a DCA, it failed horribly, because I tried doing it when the market was on the, like, dropping down to the 6,000, below 6,000, and yeah, that didn't work out very well. It left me with some bags, which, you know, we're still sitting over here with bags on bags on bags on bags. On the positive side, I'm only 14% down on my entire account over there because I dumped all of mine on a Hail Mary shot to Stellar. So, 0.04 Bitcoin just in Stellar. So that's the equivalent of, what, $400 maybe? And then everything else is spread out pretty good. Whew, excuse me. Alright, so waiting for that to catch up, so it should be a pretty good payout when it actually does hit, but just looking at things right now, yeah, I got one Satoshi. Things are pretty glib, but I put this thing like in 3 days ago, well, two and a half. I put it on the sell-only mode since my last video. I haven't done anything with it except let a couple things sell off, and I went from 23 down to today. I sold off a couple. Let's see here. I sold off, let's see, Ripple today and Monero. Monero wasn't there long. Let's see here. I did a panic sell on System, and that was last night. Just because it kept getting up, and it would never hit the precipice. So, I wanted to get rid of it. But, still got to make a profit, right? I had such a small amount of it. And, it's just piddly. So, I dumped it off, at least for a profit, not a loss. Because I'm trying to kill everything out of here. If it goes green, it goes. So, Ripple went on its own, and it went nice, actually. I wasn't even expecting that one to go, and it went. Got me 57 cents, and then the Monero, it went to. I tried picking up a couple of things just the other day or whatnot, but I always need to be trading. That's the thing. So, that's why my Liam bot, it went, and I dumped it. I dumped everything. Spent all morning this morning from about 4:30 till 6 o'clock, 6:20 on just taking and oh man, this is rough. Just taking and selling them out at the highest amount of asking and waiting for it to go. So I manually sold those off for one below the highest, you know, sell. So that happened, and it wasn't pretty. So down here, this is what I started with today. Oh man. Whew. Bless me. So I started off with 0.2784. 0.17. Now, that was because I started out with 0.0286, 0.1096 or 94. Whew, really bad. I don't even want to make this video except the fact that I need to get this one out there because today is clean slate. And we're running with a DCA now. So, like anytime you do a clean slate, everything runs nice and smooth at first. So I'm still doing that. I'm still running nice and smooth. And let's look at where we're at here. I got some tradable pairs. I've got the DCA, only one thing in the DCA, and it's hit once. And I've got 11 sales on the day. So far already, $1.94. And that was only like that original balance here. So let's see, that's 20,616 Satoshi out of, let's see, we're gonna go ahead and figure this up here. Alright, so that means I'm at about 0.75% gain today. That's during the day. Since this morning when I reset about 6 o'clock, started-ish around there. So it's been pretty good progress for the day so far. I won't know what it looks like until tomorrow morning at 6, but I'm not actually going to figure that out because I'm just going to let it run through the day and go from there. But I went ahead and did that because I want to run the DCA on the new parameters in a stable market. So if you look here, Bitcoin, yes, is going up, $9,400 plus. So I didn't think that we were going to get there. I thought we were going to hover around in the mid 8s, but the support levels have held it up pretty good, and I thought 9,000 would be the resistance that we're at there, but man, just keeps raising it. So the other thing is, I still don't know what the Eurasia markets are going to do this evening. So going into the Ripple over here, pretty hard. I mean, Stellar, pretty hard. Was pretty risky because things are starting to rebound. You're getting out of some of the bags, and a lot of people are. And I got out of a couple, and they came out of nowhere, but they were small bags, and they just got to work themselves out. I've decided I'm not going to panic sell anything off here. I'm going to let it roll. And unfortunately, that's the majority of my money. And I'm not going to be buying. So I'm going to have to do what I can with this one over here. Liam Bot's got to do me well. So I'll keep running it, try to keep these numbers down, keep pushing profit. But man, I honestly think if we end up with the flippity flop stuff again, I may end up giving the profit feeder a try, because I got some friends who saying some pretty good things about it. I mean, my settings, they're not super aggressive. I think maybe on my DCA settings are kind of aggressive, for a Q killer, because I'm only running on a 2 for the Anderson double down at 275 to try and put, pop it back up there to get back. So that's pretty much, buyer's remorse is what I call this at 275. Hopefully it makes the comeback. And I mean, I'm actually, here's the cool thing. I heard about this and I asked support about it. They said no, it's not a valid thing. So max trading pairs equals 4. When you put it in your DCA, I heard that it could possibly control the amount of stuff that goes into your DCA. See that? I just had another one going to my DCA. That's unfortunate. It's down here. It'll probably pop into the 275 and see if we can't get something back there. But if we go and excuse me, if we go and if this works the way that I think it's going to say that we're going to have no more than 4 things in our DCA. Now, that's kind of going to save me from investing in so much. If it's going down, I can, buy down on a couple, but my DCA is not set for, digging myself out a hole. It's set for turn and burn. I'm still set at 1% on my gains, so hopefully that is good. Again, I apologize, man. I'm so congested. I must sound like either a chipmunk or a squirrel or me on helium or something. But I mean, there's a lot of positive things to take from this right here. We're going up, and that's a good thing. 10% trend over from yesterday. And when we look at some of the possible pairs, a lot of stuff is green. I got into this earlier, and it went down pretty bad. It went to my DCA. Then I had to. DCA wasn't working the way I wanted it to, so I had to tweak around with it a little bit. So I ended up pumping it 3 times what it was, and then it came back and hit for a pretty decent sell. That was this one right here. So I pumped it up to 3 times what it was, and I got a 1.42% out of it. So, I mean, the biggest thing is this right here is my bar. P-dubs is the bar that I'm setting. I feel like I'm at about 1/3 of the amount I have for P-dubs over here. So about 1/4 of it. This is going to be the experimental. And if it works well, when I get P-dubs cleared out, I'm going to set the same settings here. And then I'm going to come over here and try this on. Probably going to try the EMA. I don't know myself enough about it to do the research. I like seeing the Bollinger Bands are easier for me to just, hey, I'm down here. Let's buy. Hey, I'm up here. Not a good time. So I'm probably going to tweak around, look at the indicators, do a little more research on that, because if you're setting your thing up and your indicators are in a whole new world of their own, I mean, the only thing you're going to do is get skewed results. So just want to make sure I'm on point there. So definitely, check it out. Let me know how you're doing. I'm curious because, in a Discord channel, I'm hearing some guys that are just killing it. What server are you on? I'm on Poloniex, and I don't see as much action as some of the other people see. And they're on Binance, I think. And I thought about moving it to Binance, but, this is new and official. Profit Trailer now is only going to allow 2 API setups for your license. So you're only going to be able to run 2 bots unless you had, like the old license, which I have. You can run up to 4, but you're only going to be able to run 2 now. That's unfortunate because I was going to buy my Binance account at some point. But I don't know if I'm going to now, just because I don't want to be pigeonholed to 2. Because once I start getting up on my race to $1 million, which should be within 2 years, once I get up there, it's just going to come down to having multiple different bots shuffling around smaller amounts of money in order to sell. So, if you found this useful, or you just like to see what's going on, whether it's tragic like this or this, definitely like, subscribe, share it. Let's get the community growing, and we'll see you next time. All right, thanks. Oh man.